Hey boyos, daily check-in with John Vee. It is August 1st, 2026. Not much to go over, same as always. A while back, maybe 2 weeks ago, I bought some CBD gummies on the internet, along with some shroom gummies. I bought three different types here. I've got the one recommended for sleep and pain and depression. It's mostly CBD, not really any THC. I've had a few of those. They make me go to sleep. That's all they do. They don't make me high or anything else. They just make me sleep, and I have a very restful sleep when I use those. Then I also have CBD gummies that are also um, THC. It's two parts CBD, one part THC. They're called social. Supposed to elevate every moment. Um, I took one of those, and it fucked me up real bad. Just one. I only took one, and it fucked me up so bad. Um, the recommended first time use was to take only part of one, and I took the whole one, and it absolutely wrecked me. I ended up going to sleep to try to sleep it off, and I slept it off after a couple hours. And then I have the shroom gummies, and me and my ex girlfriend, we took one. We each took one together, and it didn't do anything. Not a thing. So I figure next time I do them, I'm gonna take two. I'll wait till she comes over again, and we'll do some shroom gummies together, and hopefully this time get a little fucked up. So overall, not the best experience with these gummies. I paid $70 for 30 servings total, which isn't bad, I don't think. Um, the only real disappointment was the shroom gummies, and I was really hoping to have some kind of psychedelic trip from the shroom gummies and have some kind of new high that I never experienced before, and nothing happened. So, anyway, moving on. Um, I have a big pile of cash coming this month, getting put into my bank account. $2,800. So I'm looking forward to that. I already have plans for it. It's going to end up going in my retirement fund, and for when I take it out at 60. So I need to also save a substantial amount more money before next year on top of that 2,800. 1,700 I need to save on top of that, um, just to catch up on previous years for the retirement savings plan. Um, what else do we say about that? I ordered some magic decks off the internet, magic commander decks, 13 of them for $850, which is very reasonable because I can resell those likely for $100 to $150 a piece. So I can probably make double my money. It might take a little time. It might take a year or two, but I think I can sell them. I had some other ones. I had seven other decks that I had for sale, and one single customer came and bought all of them for $600, all seven. So now the thing is, out of those seven decks, three of them were not very good decks. Four of them were pretty good decks that were valuable. The other three were not very good. But overall, the $600 for seven decks, I didn't really make any money. I was anticipating making more money than that. Um, but these decks I bought off the internet, they're all good decks, and I should be able to get 100 to 150 a piece. So I may have to sit on them for a year or two, like I was saying. Um, but moving on, I'm not sure what else to talk about. I still have a bottle of whiskey sitting here on my computer stand. I've had that sitting there for a matter of months now and haven't really touched it. I will get to it eventually. It's just, I became ill uh, a few months ago, just like a common cold. And obviously, when I get sick, I don't want to drink. And I just never recovered mentally from that sickness, where I don't want to drink alcohol because it just, thinking about alcohol makes me feel sick because I was ill. I think that's all it is. But yeah, I haven't been posting on the forums much because been taking a break. You know, the negativity of the forums start to get to me and make me very cynical and negative, right? And I think people should be more like that because I don't want to be a beta male, nice, friendly guy. You know, women hate that kind of guy. But I also don't want to be overly cynical and negative. So, and like the forum, you know, there's too much negativity. Like constantly getting called fucking names and shit. You know, it kind of gets to be a pain in the ass. I know my place already. I know I'm overweight. I know I'm ugly. I know I don't have a lot of money. I know all that already. I don't need to be constantly reminded, right? You know, every once in a while might be okay, but just all the time is too much, right? And I don't want to become complacent and just fall into a certain lifestyle and just give up and just give up to being fat and ugly for the rest of my life. I don't want to do that, right? I would like to have a partner again someday, and I will. I will, I think. Once I turn my life around and get things on track. Um, Once I get into housing, get a casual job, lose weight, and get in shape, I will have an amazing life. I will have so much to be thankful for. Right now, life isn't so bad. I've improved my income, and by getting approved for the disability tax credit. And with getting approved for that, it opened up a lot of doors for me, like a retirement savings plan, so I can actually buy a house at 60, 65 years old, right? A cheap house, something, you know, that's like $100,000 or in that range. And, you know, it's something. I have something to look forward to then. But getting approved for that also improved my income by over $200 a month, and it gave me a substantial lump sum of money, which a lot of you already know about. I spent the majority of that money. Some of it went into the retirement savings plan. Some of it went on cigarettes. Like I bought 50 cartons of smokes and been selling them quite well. My sister has been helping me. She knows a lot of people. She goes to a job and sells smokes at work to people. And you know, typically a customer will buy 2 cartons at a time. And my sister makes money doing it for me because I give her a cut of the goods, right? So when she sells a carton, she gets to keep part of the money that she sold it for, and I make a bit of money. Everybody's happy. So, but yeah, the big news. And yeah, I've been hanging it with my ex girlfriend a bit. My first ex girlfriend. Um, we talk a lot on Facebook. We've been hanging out a little bit. She'll come over once in a while. She's having a rough time in life right now. Not a lot of things going right for her. And she's getting close to rock bottom, I think. Um, she apparently broke up with her boyfriend a while back, and she doesn't have an income anymore. She doesn't really have friends. She doesn't have a stable place to live. She doesn't have transportation, like a vehicle for herself. So she's kind of fucked. I'm just glad I'm not in that situation again. But yeah, that's all I really have to say today, boyos. We'll cut it off there and we'll see you online.